The DJ is now taking requests.
RadioWhat.com.
What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live in a living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, What Makes You Famous. It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, get to DJLittleRock.com. Check availability, get a free price quote, and you can have me possibly at your event. Yeah, I love to play for you. Today on the program, I have Youngnate _07. That's him on the Instagram. That's pretty much all I know about him. I know he's a rapper. And he's got some songs on. I listened to one of his songs, and it was pretty good, man. The man's got beats. He's got skills. The song I heard was Youngnate Feel It. So, and I saw the video on YouTube. So check that out. And I'm going to find out more about Youngnate _07. Found him on Instagram. He seemed kind of interesting. And let's find out a little bit more. Calling Youngnate _07 now.
Yeah.
Youngnate, please.
You saying who this?
Hi, this is Keys Dan with the What Makes You Famous podcast.
Oh, hi, how you doing?
It's good. I thought
I'm like, you know, I just answer my phone, man.
Well, all right. Sometimes it's hard to answer the phone these days because people have your number, and you know what? Whenever I get a private number, I say, you know what? I'm going to respect your privacy and not answer.
Right, I didn't know this number either. I'm like, wait, should I answer? I'm like, I'm gonna just answer. That's what I'm like, yeah, over there. So like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
It's okay. Youngnate, man, the rapper, the world production, the man I found on SoundCloud and Instagram, and you're up all over the place. And I listened to your music, and it was pretty good, man. It's pretty funky. I like it. So.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot.
So, tell the world a little bit more about Youngnate.
Well, Youngnate, man, you know, I started out rapping, you know, since I was around 7, 8 years old. It was just me and my brother. We started out in the basement with a couple of friends, and this was in Syracuse, New York. You know, this was on the south side of Syracuse, New York. You know, we were just some young guys. My brother, he was around 14, so I don't know. We just looked up to, like, you know, Tupac. We used to always see the videos with, like, Tupac coming out. The Hot Boys, you know, with Hot Boy Turk, Lil Wayne, you know, Juvenile. So, you know, it probably that's what inspired me. I don't know what inspired my brother, but I know that inspired me. So
well,
what made me want to.
You fired the big guns right away, Youngnate, with Tupac and putting that up in your inspiration, because I feel like a lot of people were inspired by the words of Tupac and even Biggie and even all that early 90s rap. That's when hip hop really took a change, because in the 80s it feels like it was rather clean. I truth be told, I graduated in 1986, so the 80s rap was really mine with Curtis Lowe and Run DMC, and that's what my first taste of rap and hip hop. But then in the 90s, as soon as the 90s rolled around and Biggie and Tupac hit the scene, and even even a young like the Snoop Dogg was young, and Puff Daddy was still young, and man, those guys came in and they changed the game. They really did. And through, well, it feels like rap was cleaner in the 80s as far as language, but the 90s kind of brought it to where that restraint wasn't there. How do you feel about that, Youngnate? And you say you started when you were very young. I don't even know how old you are, Youngnate.
I'm 23 right now. I'm 23 as of now.
The whole world's ahead of you, Youngnate. And you say, and your brother is older or younger?
No, he's older. He's about what? He's 20. He's 28 now.
Okay. And you guys rap together.
Yeah, no, we don't rap together. We that's what we started out. We started out rap. Well, not it was like a team. It was called One Face. He was One Face and I was Baby Face, and that was his group. Yeah, seriously.
I like that.
I was like, so it was like some guys. He had a couple of friends, and we was the younger. Like he had other friends, and the friends of his was the ones on my group because we was the young ones and they was the older ones. So they was the big ones, One Face, and like I said, we was the younger cats. So we was Baby Face.
I feel like I know why you had to change your name because it feels like there's already a baby face out there.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. So we couldn't keep that, and they didn't stick with that One Face so much either. So it's like everything just was like what you call it, temporary thing back then. But I never stopped with the music. It was just the titles of what we was doing.
Yeah, we'll call that a placeholder where you were called Babyface. Now, have you always lived your whole life in Syracuse, New York?
Yes, I've just in 2015, I was supposed to graduate from Fowler High School, man. This is my senior year.
Yeah.
I ended up moving to Orlando, Florida for about 6 months, but I only came back to Syracuse, New York because I was expecting a baby girl.
Oh.
And, yeah, man, my girl, she was already 2 weeks pregnant when I left, so I knew the whole time. So, I was been planning to come back, and take care of my responsibilities. So it seemed like that stopped my dream a little bit because, I was young. I was around 18. I was ready to, I was into music. I feel like I was in my prime. I was doing good. I had a lot of fans. I had just so much was going on for me, so good, and it just seemed like that just brought me back. But I never regret my daughter, and I never regret what I went through now because it only made me wiser and stronger, man. I'm going to keep going, and now I got the mind, and I'm like, I'm ready, man, for anything.
Absolutely, Youngnate. Now, I lived in Orlando for about a year. What year were you there?
I was there in 2015.
2015. And
2015 and a little bit of 2016. I was out there for about 6 months.
So how was the music scene for you?
That's crazy because
go ahead.
I actually got my first job there, and my whole time living in Syracuse, New York, I never could get a job, man. I tried, it was hard, but I swear as soon as I moved to Orlando, Florida, man, I got a job. It was called Ocean Blue Logistics through Pro Image Solutions out there. It was like a little temp job, but they got me this good job at some warehouse. We was boxing up toothpaste and products and stuff. It was good, man.
Well, that's good. Hey, you were doing the job. You were making some money, making your way in the world until the music career takes off.
Exactly. Right now, I'm a cook at Dave & Buster's in Carousel Mall out here in Syracuse, New York. Man, I'm cooking every day. I'm sauteing pizza, man. I'm doing my thing. I never stop working, no matter what. I'm always working.
Dave & Buster's is a whole lot of fun, Youngnate. Now, Syracuse, New York. What kind of a town is that? And is that a pretty big city? Because I've heard of Syracuse, but I'm not familiar with the geography.
Man, Syracuse, man. Nah, this is a small city, man. It's actually is a cold city. This is like I think the sixth poorest city in USA. We're very poor. All we got is the mall and the college, Syracuse College, where Carmelo Anthony and Donovan McNabb played ball. It's nothing pretty. They may make it seem like it's pretty, but it's nothing pretty, man. We got kids dying here. We got people hungry, man. I'm hungry. I done had a meeting with the mayor. I told him what was going on. I told him that I had ideas and to bring the community back to make it a better place. I got turned down. It's just like, it's sad, man. It's a sad place. It's not happy. Every day feel like rain, even when the sun's shining. But when you got your little ones, when you got your family, you have to be strong through that. You can't show it. You just got to do what you got to do to, it's feel like here, it feel like, you're forced at the bottom, you're forced into violence. You're forced into all of this. I wake up every day, I'm hearing gunshots, man, or I'm seeing a kid with no shoes on or no socks on and a ripped T-shirt, or I'm seeing a poor lady that can't bring her groceries inside the house because she has nobody there for her. You see a lot of that, you see pain, man.
Man, you hardly ever hear about that in the upper part of New York. That's usually saved for the big city. But I had no idea that Syracuse was such a tough town. And you met with the mayor. I mean, you're trying to do things, young Nate. You're trying to help people out in the city of Syracuse, New York. And yes, you're right. In comparison to the other cities in New York, it's only 143,000 people living there as of 2017, is what I just looked up. And the biggest thing that it has on the top is the Erie Canal Museum. Really? That's it? That's the biggest thing you got?
Yeah, man. That's not, and people don't even visit that. You don't even hear about that. You don't hear no one talking about that. And that's like, it's crazy, man. You don't hear nothing.
Huh.
It's like, it's bad. The sports, only thing that get out on the news is the sports. They don't have nothing for the talent. There's people that sing here. We're good for dancing. We're good for fashion and the clothing. We're good in all of that, you know. We don't get recognized for that. We have people that literally design, that great designers. We have great musicians, even bands, from the bands to the hip hop, from, you know, dancers, from the babies to the older people, you know, anything. Like, we don't get recognition. It's like, damn, we just feel like it's a waste of time living. And that's a bad thing, you know. It's so sad. I go on my internet right now, you see everybody posting something sad. Oh, they want to go drink or they want to go smoke. I don't hear no positivity. Ain't nothing motivational for me out there. I'm motivating myself. I go on Instagram or you know, Facebook, and I try to go get motivation. I go see someone who's doing good and try to take something from them. Like, okay, go do something. Let's go work out. Let's go play basketball. Let's go try to write a book. Let's go try to read a couple books. You know, something. You know, make a movie. You know, let's go write a song. You know, let's go in the studio. Something just keep me busy and focused. But I can't help nobody else that don't want to be helped because they're so used to being down, man, and that's sad. And I just need help. I can't find help on helping other people. That's the only thing I want. That's what's gonna make me happy here. It's helping them. But it's like the mayor, I felt like that was the only one who could help me at the time. Like, you know, I was like, you know, it's like the president of the city. So I went to him, and it's getting turned down by him. That crushed my dreams. You know, I wanted to give up on everything, man. I'm like, you know.
Man, young Nate, through pain you comes creativity. So when did you meet with the mayor?
I met with the mayor. This was in March. This was March of this month, and I even got a picture of him. I took a picture with the mayor, and I had that on my Instagram, and I actually took that down after he denied me. But I just put it in the archives. I still have the picture for proof of people wanting to know that I actually talked to him. I was with him. You know, he was in his suit. I was in my little suit. It wasn't a suit, but I had my button up on. You know, it was professional. Right. We met up. It was at a park for a giveaway with kids. It was a book bag giveaway with kids, and you know, they had little popcorn, candy, bounce houses. They had this thing they do every year in August. That's something they already did, but I told them I had a bigger plan than that. I wanted to do way more than that, but it's just like, then they just went in one and out the other, man.
Man. It sounds pretty tough, young Nate. And,
yeah.
You know, I never know where these things are going to go. And I figured you had a story, you know, and yeah, has this inspired you to make a rap about it, to talk about the mayor and maybe bring it out to the masses and get your struggle, heard, you know, even outside of Syracuse?
No, I didn't want to do it. Actually a song. I wanted to go bigger than that. You know, I wanted to put it in the movie. I want to try to get a movie, man. I got someone actually ready. All he needs, he's trying to get a big team. I got we actually do shows on Facebook. We do like live shows on Facebook. We get people like to review their music or whatever, and they come in. They submit their song to the inbox or email. We play their song. We get they get fans. You know, people like it. They get recognition. Somebody go follow them, get a couple followers just free. You know, just something like that. And we seen this guy. He met me. He inboxed me and said, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I like if you come down to my studio." And now this is in Eastwood. This is in East Syracuse, the east side of Syracuse. He said, "Come down, do one of these shows at my studio. It's called One Dream Recording." So, you know, I went down there. We did our thing. You know, we had about 7,000 views in about an hour. Man, it was going crazy. So, and we went live for about 4 hours. So it was about 20 to 21,000 views after we got off. It was, you know, it was good.
Yeah.
But after that, it was like I I don't know. It just went down here. We stopped doing it a little bit because we had this little giveaway. We told people we was going to give them away like sweaters and T-shirts, but the guy didn't actually send them out. So that's what kind of made me a little upset. He didn't really comply with what he told the fans that they was going to get gifted for the little show we was doing at this place. So it felt like it was false advertisement, and that's not what I'm about. I'm a people's person, so I'm trying to treat the people right. So.
No, it sounds like you're upstanding, and you tried to follow through. Now, was this Graz? Was this the same person that did your video for Feel It?
No. That's someone else. No, this is James. His name is James. I forgot his last name, but his name is James. No, that Graz. Those guys are from the Loft. They actually have a podcast also they do out there in Utica, New York.
Cool.
Now they do a podcast. They met up with the guys, some team I mess with called West Rock. But that's, they're a West Side team, they doing their thing, and they had a meeting with them, and I wasn't able to make it because, I was working. I'm a cook, so, I work most of the damn time. So I missed it, but he heard my music. He still wanted to do a video. He said, man, I got to meet with Youngnate. I got to meet with him. And he actually did the video for free. So that was love from the Loft and Graz, man. I actually appreciated that. And that's on YouTube. I posted it on YouTube. It's been up there for a week. Is that 1,000, 1.8K. So I'm on his way to 2,000 views. He's doing all right.
Not bad in a week, and the video is high quality. I mean, I know you have pain in Syracuse, and I'm feeling your pain, Youngnate. I mean, there's not much I can do but put the word out to the world, to the masses, to my followers, and find out what's going on with Youngnate and the people of Syracuse. Now, is this people on your block, or how big? I could see how big Syracuse is on a map, but what is the extent of the problems that you're facing there in Syracuse, Youngnate?
This thing is like from corner to. It's so small. It's not big at all. It's just small. So like I said, anywhere you go, every corner, you can get to. From the east side to the west side in 5 minutes, to the north side to the south side in 10 minutes. It's so small, and it's like, you got different sides of towns having pounds with each other, the beef, like that's with the games and stuff. So that's interacting everything we do. So we can't go to no events right. It's the summertime. So there's basically no one's at the pools right now. No one's at the park, barely, it's empty. It's about 10 people. Usually it's supposed to be 100 people's at a park, so it's like nobody. Kids ain't riding bikes. They want BB guns. They want designer. It's like, I don't know. It's just so small that no one's trying to get out. That's what that's Syracuse right now. That's the thing. That's the furthest they want to get. All they want to do is see a house. That's the state of the people they have in Syracuse, and I'm like, is that it? Like, even my parents, I had never had no father growing up, never even knew him, never seen him at all. So, and I came back here to be a father, and I could have chased my dreams. So that was my stint, trying to get out. But I came back because I wanted to be a man. I believe in God, and I know He will bless me one day for what I'm doing. And I always have faith, and I'm still chasing my dream no matter what. That didn't stop me, no matter what I went through. Pain, happiness, sad days, good days. I always, kept on my music, and stuck with my dream. But like I said, man, the extent is like no way out.
Man,
like I said, it felt like a job, man, a house, and a car. That's it. That's the life, man.
Man, it sounds like you're doing the right thing. You're trying to take care of your baby. I mean, are you still together with the mama?
Nah. We take it from time to time, and I'm not with her, but I still, got love for her.
Right.
I'll be around when she need me. That's just responsibility, because that's my daughter, mother, and I always want my daughter to know that I'm always going to be there for her and her mother, no matter what. Well,
that's a good dude, Youngnate. You're taking care of yours, and you're trying to get your music career going. Now, is this is the song that you have on YouTube? Is that the only song you have right now? Feel It by Youngnate?
No, I had some other music. Well, I just started posting on YouTube, because I lost my other YouTube page. I used to post music back then. I had a good subscribers. I had a good following, but it was like I lost it, so that it got me kind of off YouTube, and I started posting on my Facebook page and
Yeah.
videos. The views was going up. It was more on YouTube. I had 30K on a video that is called "Too Much Pain." That's on Facebook. I didn't put that on YouTube yet. There's a few that I can put out, but they're just music everywhere. That's where I got to fix it at. I got music everywhere. I got music in too much places, so I try to get it down. I'm trying to get it down to where you can go to like one or two places to get all my music, all the updated music, because it's like I got old songs some places, I got new songs here, I got some kind of old newish. It's just all over the place, man.
I think that's pretty.
I'm independent. That's the thing of being independent and not having no guidance and no opportunity, no one to tell you where to post, what to do. So I'm doing it on my own. I'm just like, shit, if I can post it anywhere, that's what I'm gonna try to do, man. Get it out there.
I think that's pretty smart, Youngnate, is to get it all consolidated in one spot. I was talking to some other musicians, and yeah, they have management. They have people that take care of that, and all their stuff is all over SoundCloud and YouTube and all these other places, and without management to try to count all that and to see if there's any revenue coming back in. It's hard to make money if you're just spreading it out all over the place for free. And I don't know. Did you put anything on Amazon or Apple at all?
Yeah, I have 2 singles out right now. It's called Small City. I have a video to that.
Sweet.
That's the guy, what's his name? Straight Drop Films. He posted it on his YouTube page. I don't know that view. I didn't check it, but I know I put it on my Facebook, and that's at 7,000 right now.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
I got that on my birthday, and that song is on like I said, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Pandora, places right now. And I actually got it on. A couple people was doing Thriller. They got it on the app Thriller. Where you could just play around, dance and stuff.
Yeah.
It's on that app too. So I had a couple of fans sending me videos of that. And I posted out on my Instagram, but I archive a lot. So,
well,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Youngnate YouTube, and I see the one video you have up there, and yes, you were right. It has 1,800 views, and it's a nice video that was put together very well, shot by Graz. It says West Rock Entertainment, and that's now you're a part of World. It says World Production. Is that you solo,
yeah, that's me.
Or is that you with your brother?
No, that's my brand. That's basically like my business brand. That's because I want to make a business for my brother. It's called Mahari World. But because I went to go get it licensed for the LLC, but they told me I couldn't use his name, so I had to make it World Production. But I still got Mahari World. That's for like my t-shirts. I got them on there on my Instagram. I got the t-shirts on, so I just kept it Mahari World. But for me, the business part is World Production. So that's what World Production is.
Well, that's pretty good, and it's that sounds like a huge name, and you're thinking big, and you're going to be big. Now, who's doing all of your recording? Are you recording it all yourself in your room, or do you have a production studio?
That's my brother actually he recorded most of it. It was actually my brother. He been doing his thing, engineering. But I also it's like mostly all home studio. That's what I'm saying. People. And that thing I hate, well, before I get to that, let me just tell you a little more about it. Yeah, so that's like I said, it was some of them was my brother's studio, and then some of it was this guy. He has a home studio. He's out there on the west side. He's close by my mom's, because I stay on the north side of Syracuse. And the studio's all the way down on the south side. That's where my brother's at. He live in the valley, and then the other one, like I said, that's on the west side. So it's around 2 studios. So I really don't go to the major ones because I feel like the home studios sound as good as the major studios because no one has no good engineers. Like no one, even if I go to the good studio out here, it's called Subcat. Fresh Montana been here, Lil Fo, I think Cassidy maybe been here, but it's like really good engineering. Not talking, I don't know, but I'm like, I want some good engineering. If I'm gonna go to somewhere like that, I might as well go pay for less, man. Someone that I know, try to help them out, help me out, and I can actually tell them what I want, and they can tell me what I need. We could try to work together. That's what I like.
Well, it's good that you have a team. You have your brother at least that's helping you out. Is he still in the music real big with you, or has he gone off and done other things?
Actually, right now he's not. I don't know, man. I just don't. it's like he's distant, he's distant from me. So it's like he's distant from everybody right now. So he's doing his own thing. I don't even know if he's still doing music. I didn't from him in a while. I told him let's do a song. Let's get a song together. It's like he just didn't do it. Maybe he lost the faith. He got a new girlfriend. That's probably what's going on. His new girlfriend. So he's probably in love. So you know how that be.
Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. It probably breaking up the band. Oh
man. Yeah, man. He messing up my studio time. So all I've been going, I haven't even been in the studio in a while, man. I've been like more on life. I've been working, So honestly, like I haven't been going to the studio. I haven't been working, but I've always been writing. I was writing today. I'm writing to a new song. I got a show out in Philadelphia, and I just got invited to a state-to-state tour. I got a show that's in July 20th, Philadelphia, Voltage Lounge with Superstar Weekends. It's gonna be a host from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's gonna be crazy. And then the guy he seen my performances. He liked how I perform or whatever. He said he invited me for free. He getting a bus ready for a state-to-state tour. For Superstar Weekends thing, Superstar Saturdays, nonstop entertainment.
Yeah, it sounds like you got something going on. Something's happening. Things are starting to look up. I know you're having a tough time there in Syracuse, but at least you got this to look forward to. You got something happening, and David Buster's. Hey, that's just a stopping point. That's a spot that on your way to bigger and better things. I feel it, Youngnate. I feel it. And you say you're still writing music. How often do you write? Do you write every night?
Yeah, I write. I try to write every day. So I just won't feel like I'm not doing anything. If I'm not doing anything, I want to be able to do something. So I'm like, okay, I can't go to the studio today. Yeah. So I just write a song today and be ready for the studio. So when everybody going, they got 1 or 2 songs. I'm like, man, I got 10. I got 5. I'm ready. I got too much. Again, you can't do all of them, man. You can do about 3, 2. You can't do 10. I'm like, all right, I just save them for next time.
Man, you just got to set it to a beat. I mean, who's making your beats? Are you able to do that on your own?
And not really. I get a few. Like I said, my brother don't do beats, but the other one, his name is Boya, so he do beats. And they're not. I don't know. They're not really my type. So I'm trying to do what I can with them.
Right.
They really. So I just freestyle over them. I don't really take them serious. For me, I like everything. So all this serious. With that beat, I love when that beat talks to me because I talk right back. So it's like the beat is giving me a conversation when I hear a beat. So if that beat ain't talking to me, I don't want to talk back. But if it's talking to me, if it's saying something, if I feel it, I got a lot to talk. I got a conversation now.
Man, I'm liking the way you talk, Youngnate. It sounds like you hear music and it gives you a feeling. And that's coming from a young age. Did you ever play music, or did you ever play in a band when you were in school?
No, I never. Nope, never did. Never did anything with music.
No,
it's been doing this was off. God's plan basically. I've been doing this. That's all I know, man. Is music. That's if anybody asks me and say like one thing that you always stuck with that you do, like what's the main thing? I told them music, man.
So when did you actually go hard on the rapping? When did that actually start? When you went to Orlando or before that?
Oh no, before that. It was basically 2014, a year before, man. A brother of mine, he got killed on Mother's Day morning, May 11th, 2014. So this was sad for me. It was like, it was real. It was like a real downfall for me, I feel like I lost everything once I lost him, So that's what, like I said, that was my brother Mahari. That's why the brand is called, the clothing is Mahari World. That's his name. So I got some shirts, I do like tags, buttons. That's for the town. That's for the people who know him. But World Production, that's for the world now. That's worldwide. That's like licensed. So.
Oh,
yeah, man.
So Mahari Polens, he's the one that passed away on May 11th in 2014, and that's why you keep him on your Instagram, so you remember him. Oh man,
the remembrance of Mahari Polens, yes.
Man, it seems like he was a good kid too, man. It looks like he had things going on, and
yeah, he was 18. 18. He was just about to graduate.
that
Just about to
pain.
graduate from Corcoran High School, man. You know, it was in May, so about June that next month, he was up out of here. He was graduating, got killed on Mommy's Day. So that hurt us all, man, and that just made me stronger as a person. You know, that actually changed me. That's what changed me. That's what made me talk about pain. I went from talking about girls into motivational things and to, you know, I just been on my pain music. That's my life, you know. So I talk about my life. People are like, why you don't talk about this? Why you don't talk about that? I said, because that's like fake to me. I can't talk
Right.
about nothing that I'm not going through. I'm not going to fairy tale the music. I don't want a fairy tale. I want people to come to me for a feeling, to come to me to relate, not just for a sound and for a vibe. No, I want you to actually feel me. You gotta relate to me. You gotta, and you know.
Yeah, you're going
I
back to
don't know.
Tupac, right back to the beginning, to where you were talking about, where you were inspired. He just sang about everything that was going on around him, all the trouble that he had happening. And man, I think one of the things that was part of his demise was he was naming names in his song and just, you know, getting real specific about his dealings and his pain. It could be troublesome. And I even see it in your Instagram header. It says it right there. Pain music. # pain music. That's what
Right.
you're singing about. That's you're coming from a place of pain. And I hope that gets better. Now you have that little girl and she's probably making you smile. I hope at least you get some kind of joy from that. Do you?
Yeah, of course. Every day I get joy from that every day, but it's still pain because, like, seeing me not being able to go do what I want to do, you know, what I see every day, you know, what I'm like, what a real dad can, you know, I can't provide how I want to. I can't go buy her the things that she asks for, that she see on YouTube. You know, she's on her phone or tablet. She want to go on, oh, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? The thing costs $500, $1,000. I'm like, damn, man, I wish I could.
Yeah.
I got to tell her later, you know. So that's where the pain come in, man.
That's
When you're
exactly
young.
where the pain comes in. How old is that little girl?
She's 3 years old.
3 years old, and she's already thinking about things.
Yeah, smarter than the world, man. One of the smartest little 3-year-olds I ever seen, man. She's too smart. She say things that, like, it shocks me. It's like crazy. It's like, I don't know, man. She's out of this world. I gotta get her on the interview one day, man. I want to start a YouTube channel with her. Seriously.
Oh, she's so far ahead.
Channel. It just her personality is just out of this world. Seriously, man. I'll definitely be putting it out there to show you guys what type of like girl she's crazy, man. Like it's funny, man.
That's great. Young Nate got the little girl, and that's your inspiration. That could be inspiration for future raps and future songs. Now,
Right.
when you do you rap and do you sing as well?
Yeah, I do. I don't call it sing. I just call it a little harmonizer. You know,
Yeah.
just a little melody, just a little sound. Because I honestly, you know, I had a thing like I don't know. I really didn't bring it out there yet, but it's like I ain't gonna lie. I got a little singing soft side. You know, I like female. I like R&B music, man. I don't really put it out there, but I like my R&B, man. I love Mariah Carey. My favorite song. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know why, just because you asked me this.
Please.
So my favorite song, man, is Mariah Candy Bling. I love that song, man. I'll cry to that song, man. If I was for real, man, that song, I don't know, it just touched me in a different way, man. How she just sang her voice, man. It's just like that was talking to me. Like what I mean when something talked to me, like, damn, Mariah Carey, if I could just meet her and tell her, like, yo, that song, just sing it to me right now, please. I just need one verse.
Yeah, there's been times over the years I've had the chance to meet some of these singers, and they've sang it right into my ear, and I was like, yeah, that was nice, man. Now I can move on and put that one off the list. Check.
Right, man.
Oh man, so all right, that's an inspiration. You got Mariah Carey, that's inspiring you. Perhaps one day she'll sing a hook for one of your raps, and yeah. Go ahead, tweet it out to her, man. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, shit. I hope so, man. Let's hope for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Young man of 23 years old.
Yeah, 23.
Man.
23 like Jordan. I'm like Jordan. 23
Yeah.
like Jordan.
You want to be like Mike.
Man. That's actually one of my favorite movies right there, man. Like Mike, man. I love Like Mike. I don't
That's
know why,
great.
man.
Hey, what's
Yeah, I
not to
love
like?
that.
That's a great movie, man. So, all right, what else are you into besides rapping? I mean, I see you got that down. You're working, you're doing the job, you're writing every day. Yeah, you're taking care of business, taking care of the family, trying to be a good man, and it seems like you're succeeding. But what else do you like to do for fun, young Nate, when you're not rapping and slinging
For
burgers?
fun, man, for fun. I get the kids together. I go down to the parks.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, that's where they do the little giveaway where I have met the mayor. So a lot of kids go to that park. So I think that's why they do the little events, because there's a lot of kids that go to that park. That's where you see all the sadness. But they actually try to have fun. I bring the football down. I used to play quarterback. So I go out there, I play all-time quarterback, and I get about, 10 kids, 5 on each side. And we run a little game. We play some basketball. We do 500. If y'all don't know what that is, that's one person shoot. If I make it, it's 100 in the air. If you miss it, you take that 100. So you try not to you can't get 500. So, if the game is fun, we play knockout, one person shoot, they make it, you shoot, you make it, you go, you miss, that person make it, you out. It's just some fun things, that I try to do with the kids, and I go around in the neighborhoods, and I don't know, I'll tell people this, but I actually knock on doors, man, and I try to actually really help people. Like, hey, if you ever need any help, any lawn, lawn mowing, weed whacking, any cleaning in the house, whatever, trash taken out, I can wash your car, man. I do that. I don't know why. I don't know what made me want to do it, but it's just my mind. I don't know. And I got people, I got residents, and I actually showed the mayor that and everything. I had pictures with the people inside of their homes with them. Got them writing, had them writing letters, letting him know that I was a part of them. They can call the number, and it was just like, felt like a waste of time, but it didn't, because I actually got to still meet them great people who let me in. No matter what I looked like, no matter what they looked like, and it felt like love. It felt like, hey, I can make something out of this. I can do something out of this. I actually help a couple people move. I want to make these businesses. So that's what I'm trying to do on the side, trying to plan everything I do and make it into a business. So if I'm going to help somebody with a car wash, hey, let's make a car wash business one day. Let's get money and let's save up and do this. If I'm going to help people with their groceries, hey, let's get a car, man, go get this thing like Uber. They got Uber out here. Why not do it for groceries? Help people with grocery shopping. Get something, help people go order something different. I don't know. I'm just thinking about business all day on the side, man. I'm business. I'm thinking about the next move, how to get rich, how to help the next person. That's what's fun to me, man. Just learning.
Young Nate, sounds like you're making contacts. And you never know where all this is going to wind up. You're a young man of 23, and I tell people, do whatever you want in your 20s, because you're made of rubber, man. You still can fall down and get right back up throughout your 20s, and then maybe by the time you're 30, shoot, you'll be a community organizer, man. You could be a man of the people. You could be out there, running for mayor or at least councilman or something. But I could see that happening for you, because you're already organizing people and making contacts and going, door to door and helping people out. Yes, you're trying to make a couple bucks by doing some lawns, but man, that's a hustle right there, man. It sounds like a good thing to me, young Nate, and that's great.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's really not even for the, sometimes for the money, because sometimes they say they don't have it. And, I still go on my way, like, man, you don't have to have it. I just want to do it just to help you, I see you didn't go to the car wash in a while. Your car need washing. I say something like that. I just be honest, and they laugh, chuckle or something. Okay, how much do you charge? I'm not charging much. And I'll charge you $15 to wash your car, $10 or whatever you got. And they'll do it, man. I say I do more. I rake your lawn. It's just so much. Whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
It's just different ideas. It's like something a side hustle, because it's other things people are doing out here, and I'm not gonna hide it, man. That's what people around me do. So it's like I'm forced to see it. I see somebody slinging drugs or or ready to rob somebody, ready to take from someone. Like, now, how can you take from someone? Now, I don't want no one take from me. Like, that's what comes around goes around. So that's where people end up. That's where jail comes in at death. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I see around is the kids. I see one person one day like, oh, I'm about to go do this thing. I try my best to stop them, but you can't stop nobody because I don't want to get in the way and get hurt my damn self. So I'm like, hey, you do the best you do, man. But I pray for you. I wish you the best. You don't need to do this, man. It's more out there. Come with me. Put an application in. They don't want to wait for a job. Job's taking too long to hire. I had to wait I waited 18 years to get a job, man. So I feel like I waited a long time, and I had to move out of town to get that. And I still waited. I didn't rush into anything that I seen. I could have did it plenty of times, not having no father around, my mom not being able to have food, and I had to go out there and actually act. I had to panhandle at times, man. When I was young, it was crazy, man. When your mom got, you got 4 brothers, you got 2 sisters, man, and you trying to make it happen. Y'all gotta get out there and do what it do.
Now, Youngnate 07. Now, is West Rock Entertainment you as well?
No. That's my guys. That's my guys. I'm just working with them. I'm working right now with them. We do sometimes. I'm doing music with them. So I'm actually working with. That's who got the guy Grass. The guy Grass. Like I said, I told you West Rock had the Loft interview with them.
Yeah.
And then he seen me on the West Rock with them, but I'm a hard work. I'm World Production, so
yeah.
So I wasn't there. Now, like I said, I had work, so I didn't have the meeting with them. But I do like I said, I do music with them sometime, couple shows. They actually took me in.
I like that.
Yeah, so I do. So I respect them. So I work with them.
Well, I'm looking at their Facebook, and the first picture I see is "Why Hate." Just to bringing people together, and that's good. And I see a picture of you right there,
yes.
Working with them,
you had me in there.
Doing the job, man, just making sure you perfect your craft. Now, when was the first time you rapped in front of people? I mean, you probably rapped to girls all through your high school career, I'm guessing, because that's why else do you start this, man? To get girls. Why else does anything? Why do men do anything, man? To impress girls. But what was the first time you rapped in front of people?
My first time, it was in a house party. It was actually in the basement. But I don't even want to count that. I want to count something real. That's why I want to tell you this. All right, it was in front of a lot of people was guys, girls. I was in a basement. It was a girl birthday party. I wasn't even supposed to perform down there. The DJ was down there. They had a mic, and somebody told me like, "Yo, Nate, go up there and rap." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't going up there to rap. We tripping." I'm like, all these people in here. I was kind of shy still. I ain't rapping in front of nobody yet. They're like, "Nah, for real, go ahead." It was a Drake. It was Closer to My Dreams beat.
Yeah.
The closer I actually went up there, I did a freestyle for them for them on there, and I killed it. They was loving it. The girl, she was like, "Thank you so much." But the real one, it was
no. Don't discount that one, man. That was a good one. That's a first taste right there. That's nice. Now you can tell about the second one, but man, that was good, man. If you knocked it out of the park in that basement, man, that got you the inspiration to go further. And then you're going to tell me about the next place, the one that you say is real.
Yeah, the real one. This was 2013. This was at the Boys and Girls Club on this is on South Ave of Syracuse, right across the street from Price Right. They still have events there sometime. So I went there, and I won third place. I actually won third place on my rapping. Yep, I won third place. It felt like first because they called my name first, and it was a girl singer. She won first, and these 2 dancers. It was competition there. They won second, so I went there for my music, so I feel like I won first because I came there for music. I ain't coming there for dancing and all that. I came there because there was a couple artists rapping. It was about like 5 people rapping. I was one of them. It was about 5 dancers, and it was like 5 singers. So it was on 15 people You know, man, I won third place by myself. You know,
Yeah, I think
that
you
was
had it
good.
right. You were the first rapper. They were the first dancer. They were the first. Yeah, okay, you got it. You got it right. You were number one, man, in that night in front of the Boys and Girls Club. And see, you're
Yeah.
in the community, and those people need help as well, man. I love doing stuff in the community and making people smile. And you were making people smile. I'm sure of it, man. Making people happy.
Yeah, it was kids and all. It was kids. It was, you know, their parents. It was a lot of people, you know. So it was something positive. It was good. You know, I felt good about that.
Yeah, who
I
knows
still
you
got the trophy.
inspired?
And honestly, I swear on everything, man. I won't lie. I still carry that trophy with me to this day in my backpack every day to work. I promise you
Yeah.
that. Every day.
That's great, man. I mean, when you win the what is it, the Grammy? Yeah, you'll carry that
Yeah,
one too.
yeah. Yeah, seriously, I just like I don't know. I don't know why I carry it, man. I always carry it on me. I just
Inspiration,
like
man. Young Nate. You know, and I've been calling you Young Nate '07, and that's your name on the Instagram. I
yeah,
don't even know your real name.
the old 07. That's what it stands for, Young Nate. Young Nate, that's just my name, you know, because it's Young Nate and then 07. I don't have a middle name. That's what the zero stands for. And then I have 7 letters in my last name. So that's Young Nate is for Nate. And then 0 is for my middle name. And then my last name, I have 7 letters in my last name. So Young Nate 07.
See, I wondered about that, man. I figured maybe there were 6 young Nates beforehand.
Nah.
Man, inspiration. See, and that's creative, man. That's a creative name. Young Nate '07, and you got to find you on underscore Young Nate underscore '07 on the
Yeah, that's
Instagram.
on Instagram. Yeah, because I had another Instagram. I lost that password. I
Yeah,
was Young Nate 07 on Instagram at first, but I lost that. So now I had to put the underscore for my new one.
yeah. I'm hearing babies in the background. I love it. Sounds like a family house.
No, I'm actually at my friend's house right now. I'm kicking it with my friend. I came over, you know, they running wild, so it's
That's
all right.
That's cool. All right. Well, I mean, you know, you've talked about your music. Anything you want to tell the people, man? You've been telling lots of good stories. I mean, I know there's a lot of pain in Syracuse, and you've tried to talk to the mayor, and you're trying to give people smiles. You know, from time to time when you get out to the Boys and Girls Club. And that was 2013. I mean, any other good shows that you've done over the past, or anything
Yeah,
you want to talk about?
yeah, I want to actually I want to talk about my first place when I won some first place too, man.
Yeah.
So this was in Bourbon Street. This was just last year. I got the picture up there on Facebook. I got it on my Facebook. I had my Mahari World, you know, my brand on. You know, I went out there. It was about what 7. It was about 7 contestants or whatever, you know, and I don't know. I didn't expect to win at first. You know, I was scared my heart was dropping. They called 2 people at first. They called third place. They called second place, and it was down for last. I'm like, man, I ain't win nothing. I'm pissed. I'm like, I was mad. Like, I was thinking I didn't win. Like everything, I don't know, just something in my body. It just felt different. Like I was like, wow. Like I was just like, please, please. And he's like, my boy, Young Nate. I was like, oh shit, like just like yo, for real. He's like, oh man, I was shocked. And my brother was actually here. He didn't see me perform, but it was crazy because he was there to see me get called, and that was more than everything to me, man. Because my brother, he started doing this with me, like I said before. It was starting just the house sitting on a bed with no bottom, with the cart, no bottom, you know, the bottom part, just the bed on the floor, just the mattress. Man, I remember writing on paper, man. I swear, my first rap that I wrote about Tupac, and I said I want to be like Tupac, you know, because I was like, as I said, it was my inspiration, man. And I just remember all of that. It's just I still remember it. It's like anything I do, I remember it because it's like it's real. It's not fake, so it's
See?
easy to remember.
And you got better and better, Young Nate underscore '07. You got better and better, man. You started you started with third place, and I still think that's third place. And then you come up with the first place, man. That had to be a good feeling. How many people were you
Yeah.
performing in front of?
I was a firm from it. I was like about 70 people. It wasn't, you know, it was good. A little
Nice.
70 crowd. It was a bar. It was a bar, Bourbon Street bar out
Yes.
there in I think that's East Syracuse. You know, it was a nice crowd. You know,
Yeah.
it was good, man. It was turned up. They
And
was
they're all saying,
rocking to my music.
yeah,
I got the video, man. I got the video on my Facebook.
yes.
Performing, I got everything is on my Facebook. I got the video. You know, I don't post all that out on my Instagram. I don't know, man. I just like post something different, post at different places. Like I said, all my stuff everywhere. So if someone asks me, I can tell you where it's at. But if you try to go look for yourself, you probably won't find it. But I got my Facebook. That's Youngnate Hibbler.
Yes.
Man, look, I got tons of videos up there. Like, you'll find my whole life up there, man. That's where I started out. That's where you see the memories with me and my brother Mahari. That you'll see us freestyling to beats. You'll see us doing funny videos. Just a whole lot of life, man.
I see that. Youngnate Hibbler. There you are, man.
Yep.
And and I'm seeing. Okay, you have the Mahari Productions. Is that still your page? The one with Love and Youngnate? Show Love and Youngnate?
Yeah, that's a group page, but no, I got the Youngnate 07. I just made the Youngnate 07 page, so that's the page I'm really trying to work off now. Those just old pages I just kept making as I was going, just new ideas. I didn't stick with them, but I finally got the Youngnate 07 now.
Yeah, it's good to consolidate. I'm down to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I don't use any of the other stuff, man. I know the kids are, man, they use the Snap and Tumblr, and I can't get it. I can't do anymore, man. I can't do anymore. I guess SoundCloud would be good for a singer, a rapper, and that's good. Well, how do people find out about Youngnate, man? You could tell people all your social media and let the people know how to get a hold of you, man.
Like I said, man, make sure y'all follow me, Youngnate Hibbler, on Facebook, YOUNGNATE Hibbler, HIBBLER. Follow me on Instagram, Youngnate_07, YOUNGNATE_07. Follow me on SoundCloud, Youngnate07, YOUNGNATE07. Follow me on Twitter, Youngnate07, YOUNGNATE07. And then everywhere else, follow me like on Apple Music. Follow me on Spotify, stay at Youngnate07. I'm everywhere. Like, you can search me on Google, and that's where you'll find everything at. So to make it easier, just search up Youngnate07 on Google, and I promise my Instagram will pop up. Everything will pop up. I got it all connected now. So that's where one thing I can say, I got stuff connected on Google.
Well, that's exactly what I did, Youngnate07. I already popped it up, and I got all your links. I'm going to put it on the show notes. Make sure people, if they forget it, they can always click it and get to you, Youngnate Hibbler. I like it, man. Anything else you got to tell the people?
Yeah, I just want to let you know, man, just stay positive and, stay ahead of the game. If you could do one thing to help somebody today or tomorrow or next week, just do it, man. Stay out the way, just be yourself, don't be a follower. Be yourself, be a leader. Try to be a positive leader. Like, if you can relate to anything that I said tonight, if you can relate to anything, try to make that change in your town, in your city, wherever who's listening, wherever you're from. It don't got to just be where I'm at. It could be happy, you could be sad, you could be whatever you at down. Anything I said that you can relate to, go do that, transform it to something positive, or, try to do the best you can. And like I said, if you're doing music, stick with it. If you're a stay-at-home mom, do the best you can with your kids. I bless y'all. God bless y'all. If you're a father out there taking care of your kids at a young age, man, you a king. Go harder. Do your thing, man. Take care of your kids. They the most important things ever. They looking up to you, so they gonna need a real person that's gonna guide them, man. And like I said, just go follow Youngnate. Appreciate you having me on the show.
Man, thank you.
Podcast, man.
Thank you so much, Youngnate Hibbler. Youngnate07 from Syracuse, New York to the world, man. I see nothing but big things. Man, you're going to be a congressman. You're going to be out there. You're going to be a councilman. You'll be the mayor. I see you rapping. That's getting you contacts with people, and that's going to be your passion for a while. But you're already in the community helping people out, man. And I think you got it going on. You're going to head in that same direction, man. That's good. That's real good. And big love to you and of course your daughter. Man, that's beautiful that you got that inspiration as well. Youngnate Hibbler, man. Any last words for the people?
This was the show love. Don't hate. That's it. Good night.
I love
God bless. God bless everybody. Amen.
Thank you, Youngnate. I appreciate you. Bye for now.
All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right.
Well, there you have it, party people. You heard a little bit more about Youngnate Hibbler. That's the way you find him on the Facebook. Yeah, Youngnate Hibbler, Youngnate07. Find him everywhere. Support this young man. It seems like he's heading in the right direction, man. I see it. I see it. He's already talked to the mayor. He's already been to City Hall trying to make the people of Syracuse have a slightly better life, you know? Whatever you could do in your community, do it, man. Whether you're living in Syracuse or any place else in the whole wide world, take care of the people around you, man, and it's going to come back to you. It'll come back to you, man. You got to help somebody, and that's good, man. I try to help people, you know. I don't have much, but man, if I could help the people of my community, I will, man. You know, so yes, thank you, Youngnate07, for being part of the show, man. What makes you famous? That's excellent, man. I'll ever forward. That's it for this installment of the program, What Makes You Famous. If you want to tell your story, I encourage you to give me a call at 501-470-6386 or email info@radiowhat.com. That's it for me. Keys Dan, radiowhat.com, djlittlerock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.
Radio What, the music you want. Hey guys, this is Shelly G with a fast fact. The music industry generates about $4 billion in online music, but lose about $40 billion to illegal downloads. Do you have a fast fact? Share it with us at Interactive Radio, radiowhat.com.
Tweet, yo. Follow Radio What on Twitter at Radio What Twit. Tweet, yo.